Hey guys, it's me, Deadfred. It's the end of the day of my day job, and I just wanted to stop and let you know that we are going to take another look at this guy, the Miyoo A30. I think it deserves another look. It's been about a year. We were kind of tough on it, so I want to take a look and see what's happened with it, what updates it's had, and just talk about this little device, which usually comes in at a great price. So remember to check out those links whenever I do those sales for it. But anyways, we also have the V2 Miyoo coming as well. So going to kind of do a follow-up on that as well. So let's talk Miyoo. When you shop with your Capital One debit card, there are no overdraft fees, which makes it an even easier decision than, no wait, I'm not a spokesperson for Capital One, although I do use their products, Deadhead. Anyways, welcome to the channel, Deadheads, or welcome to the channel for the first time, new Deadheads. Today, we're taking another look at the Miyoo A30, nearly 1 year later. Let's hop in. Okay, so as we mentioned, we were a little hard on this guy right here, but let's just talk about the hardware real quick, because this is a 2.8-inch hardware that is very pocketable with a stick. Now, at the time that this came out, you pretty much had the RG28XX with no stick, or the Miyoo A30. And at the time, we thought the Ambernick was better. Now, this has come a long way, and things that have improved this, but the hardware itself has always been pretty good. We have nice little shoulder buttons that are inline. Now, inline is important for pocketability. Of course, you know, many people may not like inline, but for something like this that you want to put in your pocket, inline is a good choice here. It has those nice buttons that everybody loves on the Miyoo. It's pretty nice. They're nice and big. They're bigger than what's on the 28XX. In fact, I think they're bigger than what's on the Mini 028, the other 2.8-inch handheld that is now available with two sticks. But the Miyoo has a nice design to it. Now, there were some mishaps with some of these sending off. I remember Joey over at Joey's Retro Handhelds, he had like the metal part kind of fall off or whatever. So there was quality control issues. It seems like Miyoo always has this problem, but it's a year later now. And so I wanted to just kind of go over this. The D-pad is a good D-pad. I like the D-pad quite a bit. I like the analog stick. Now, the analog stick on the 028 and the Mini XUM is actually better, of course. I wish they could have done it. In fact, where is V2 of this? Huh, Miyoo? Where's V2 or V3? You usually do that. Can we get a better stick on this? Because this is a really nice form factor. Now, the weakest point of this is the screen. I think the screen itself is not of the highest quality. I like that it's recessed. I think that's really good for it. And it has an overall nice design. The other kind of funny thing, and maybe this is just a Deadfred thing, I don't know, is I always try to turn it on with the button on the top. On the top. Let me see if I can show you. The button that's on the top is not, that is not the power button. That is like a home button. Yeah, home button. Power button's on the side, so I always mess that up. So the hardware was always pretty good. It got better with quality control. They have some nice colors and everything to it. And it's nice and pocketable. It's a good shape. It's comfortable to hold. The D-pad is a good place on top. We have the stick on bottom. I like that better than the reverse for myself. But let's talk about the software. Sorry to interrupt the video, but I wanted to tell you something. I wanted to share something with you. This next week, March 17th, not only are we getting some big news in the world of gaming, stay tuned for that, Qualcomm, but AliExpress, our friends at AliExpress are having a huge anniversary sale. And I wanted to let you guys know about this anniversary sale, some codes I have, some awesome products that are out there. You guys have been watching the channel. You know that we like SD cards for our handhelds. We like the handhelds. There's plenty of handhelds out there. So I just wanted to stop and give you guys a little heads up to look for this anniversary sale happening March 17th, 2025. It's going to be some of the biggest celebratory sales they've had. AliExpress has been going for more than 10 years, guys. So make sure you hit the links on below. Share it with your friends. Let's save some money. Each time you purchase, it helps the channel grow. So thank you guys for this. Anyways, back to the video. You have the stick on bottom. I like that better than the reverse for myself. But let's talk about the software. So first, the thing that is really good about this is Minui. And so as I show some of the footage of the Minui and the menus and everything like this, it has evolved over time and has gotten really good for this. I love this for quick pick up and play, like just really quick pick up and play, which makes this something great on the go. If you're out and about and you're traveling or you're stopping somewhere, maybe you're in the car wash and you have about 3 minutes to do something. Minui is a great example of something like this. We don't have it on the 028. We don't have it on the Pixel 2. We're not going to get it. So again, for Minui, for pocketability, this is a great machine for that. Now, not to be outdone, but Spruce also is another awesome, amazing little OS, custom firmware that is available for that. Spruce has recently been updated. It keeps getting updated. The latest version as of this video is from February 3rd, version 3.3.2, and it brings a whole host of improvements over our biggest complaint originally. If we look back at our video and we talk about the biggest complaint we had was the awful software. So you have Spruce OS, you have Minui. I think there's some other custom firmwares out there for it, but once you have some custom firmwares installed, this little guy is great. Again, for me personally, Minui is what I'm using on it for portability. If I was playing at home in the backyard or somewhere local, I'd probably prefer Spruce, but I have this in my car. I have a little USB charger. I can just pick it up and play. I love the Pixel 2. That's my everyday carry, but if I'm in the car somewhere and I have a few minutes to spare, this is the one I'm doing. So again, this has USB charging. It doesn't have any video out, and it only has the single card slot, but that's okay because overall, for the price, and check my links where you can get the best price, this is a great micro handheld now. And it seems to be par for the course for the company. Release something, it's kind of good, has a lot to it, has a lot of problems, like the flip, looking at you, flip. But then over time, it gets better. So I want to hear in the comments, what do you guys think about the A30? Do you think this thing has held up over time? Do you think it's just been blown past? It doesn't have the best processor, but it's got a better processor, better than in the Mini Miyoo V4. So I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear what you think. Let me know in the comments. But remember, tomorrow is never promised, so hug your loved ones and love your hugged ones. Again, enjoy some footage here from the Miyoo A30. We'll see you next time, Deadheads. Deadfred out.